Hey guys, I don't know what this video is going to be about really. I just wanted to talk about something that happened the other day. Like I got some kind of weird feeling of nostalgia. Like I've talked about before when I have like something where I'll remember something. I don't know if it was like from a dream or from like maybe another alternate dimension where I lived another life or something. I don't know. But like I was at work and I was going through the part where there's like a metal smelter at work, and like you start smelling this weird like metallic acrid kind of smell, and I guess it kind of triggered something in me. Like it reminded me of like a Super Nintendo game, but I don't know if it's a real one or if it's just something it's like I dreamed up or what. But I was thinking of like Mario kind of blocks, but they were made out of gold, and there was like a lot of loot in it, and the loot was like really like tangible. Like it felt like you were getting something like a treasure or something. And like there was this one item that was like a demon cane. It was like this red staff or cane or something that came out of one of the blocks. So I didn't know if that was real or not. I'm trying to figure out what it might have been, and I was looking through. Like it kind of reminded me of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, like this level a little bit, but maybe that's just where he goes Golden Sonic. And like this video, he doesn't go Golden Sonic, so maybe I'm thinking like this background being kind of golden. That stuff right there that he's standing on kind of is like, it's yellow. This kind of reminds me of it. Or maybe Mario 2 kind of. Mario 2 is kind of a weird game. I don't remember there being any kind of... Is there a level with like gold bricks? Mario 2. So then I was looking at Super Ghouls and Ghosts, because it has a lot of like items that you get. Like the shields and crap. It feels kind of tangible when you're... Like little money bags. God, there's a lot of like Pitfall had a lot of money bags, didn't it? Like weird shit. Like everything was like Pitfall. But it didn't have the bricks though. There was this one game I played on like, I don't know if it was like a Commodore or like one of those early PCs. I don't even know what they were called. You'd get shareware files a lot. And it was like this side scroller game that had a lot of like ladders like this. It wasn't multiplayer. It was just like there was a lot of shit going on the screen. It was like zoomed out enough that there's so many ladders and enemies and things. It was like all over the place. It wasn't like zoomed in close like this is. I started with a C, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember what the name of it was, and it's so long ago you can't Google it anymore. I don't know if this stuff is just like from being 42 years old now, like you live a long time, you kind of get all your memories confused. And let's just look at Diablo 1 just for the heck of it. Let's listen to some of the blocking sounds of a warrior in hell. So cool. How dope is that? Fucking shield you get and the armor. Ping, ping, ping. Hear that pinging sound? That's so sick. This has nothing to do with the thing I'm thinking of, but pretty sick. I thought it might be from this game Karnov. I didn't really get that far in Karnov, though. I don't remember if there was any. See, he's got items here at the bottom that, like, you find items in the game and you keep them, sort of. Like he's using the boots, then he's using this mask, he's using this exploding thing. Like I always died at the beginning. I was trying to play it on an emulator to see if I could remember anything. See, he's got these little Karnov bricks you can kind of get loot out of, or points maybe. And then I think, this is probably the closest thing I'm thinking of. This game called Athena. Because in Athena you get this little shillelagh. It's like a little whacking stick. It's red. Like right there. There it is. This is what it looked like. Only it was more like a sheep or a crook shank. What do you call those things? Shepherd's stick. It's more shaped like that than what I was remembering. I don't know if it's real or not. Maybe it's not from this universe. I don't know. So anyway, that's one thing that was kind of bothering me. Look at that fucking thing. A big flaming sword of doom. Look how big it is. It's like a big guitar or something. And you get like golden armor in this game too, which is pretty sick. Yeah, this is really similar to Ghouls and Ghosts or Goblins or whatever it was. So, what's his name on Facebook? Aaron Nelms. He's got a YouTube channel recommended a while back. He's been playing Mad Max. And when did that come out? That came out in 2015. Okay. So that's kind of recent. And he was talking about like how good of a game it is and nobody talks about it and stuff. I thought it was an older game because I was looking at like these two games here: Wanted, Weapons of Fate, and Terminator Salvation. These two games I really remember really good, even though they were kind of shitty games. They were well made compared to like games that come out today. Like games today compared to games from like, since this was 2009 and this is 2000. Oh, they're both 2009. I thought there was one that was from 2007. Anyway, I looked up games from like 2007 that came out. Like, look at these. These are all classic games. BioShock, Call of Duty 4, Crysis, Portal, TF2, Mass Effect, Halo 3, Assassin's Creed. Like, how do you have so many fucking games in 1 year? It keeps going. Uncharted, Witcher, Half-Life 2, Crash. Like, all these games. Like, see, here's one. The Darkness. I never played The Darkness. So I'm thinking, like, you know in those gold mining shows, you kind of find a gold vein and you, like, follow it until you find where all the gold is. I'm thinking about going back into these old games because my computer's running like shit. I think it's because game graphics keep getting better, but my computer stays the same age. Kind of like, what's that movie? The high school kids? With the dude. Man, my memory sucks, dude. Dazed and Confused. It's like that. So I'm gonna like try and find these old games that are still decent, and maybe try to play some of them. Kane and Lynch. I think I played a little bit of that. Like some of these, there's like so many games that came out, like you can't play them all, so you had to kind of skip a bunch, just play certain ones. And then the next year, new games would come out, so you didn't get to play the ones that you missed from the previous year. Stranglehold. My favorite games of 2007. So I've still got some of them that I downloaded and never really played. Here's 2008, Fallout 3, Dead Space, GTA 4, Call of Duty World at War, Left 4 Dead, Super Smash Bros, Far Cry 2, Mirror's Edge, Gears of War, Fable 2, Battlefield Bad Company, Saints Row 2, Need for Speed Underground. There's like a lot of Need for Speed games. It's like there's so many good games used to come out. Burnout Paradise. The 007 games. Quantum of Solace, and then there's like a Blood something one. And then, okay, here's like 2019. This is what came out last year. Death Stranding. Joke. Control was good. Outer Worlds turned out like kind of shitty. Sekiro. I didn't play it, but I've heard of it. Gears, I don't know anybody plays that. Apex Legends is just kind of like Fortnite. Borderlands 3 was kind of like a shitty remake. I mean, it was okay. Modern Warfare, haven't really played. Division 2 is alright, but it's like another continuation of previous games that are good. Days Gone, that's like a console only, so I can't replay that. And then it's just nothing. It's like Far Cry New Dawn's another rehash. Anthem, one of the worst games of all time. Like, this is why you can't play games anymore. It's all like loot boxes and it's all just trash. Like, they're not trying anymore. What's 2018? Is anything decent? Red Dead 2, God of War, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then it just kind of trails off into garbage. Far Cry 5, okay, Sea of Thieves, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, is that any good? I didn't get into those Tomb Raider games. Fallout 76 Wastelanders, that's 2018? Oh wait, that's Fallout 76. So, one of the worst games of all time. Yeah, that's what kind of started the whole downfall, I think. Fallout 76 kind of just got everything going downhill. Yeah, there's nothing really mentionable around here. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be playing, but I kind of want to play some old games. Oh, this is 2009. Assassin's Creed, Batman Arkham Asylum, Left 4 Dead 2. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars? What the fuck is that? Has anybody ever heard of that? Chinatown Wars? The Beatles? Borderlands, okay. Bayonetta, Brutal Legend. Prototype was amazing. Ghostbusters was amazing. This is like getting into some good stuff that I probably missed. Grey's Anatomy game was complete. Like, it's not even a game. It's garbage. Just watch the gameplay of it. Wheelman was like really fun. I need to not get into Wheelman again. You can do a lot of weird like shit in that game. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Somebody just wanted me to re-upload my old X-Men Origins Wolverine gameplay. I played that. Fuck, I want to play that again. That's so good. Why are like Red Faction Guerrilla? Why were games like so good back then, but now they're all trash? Like, is nobody like real game developers anymore? They're all just like corporate shills that are just trying to make money and are not trying to actually make good games anymore. Seems like it. But if you guys have any suggestions for like something around 2007, 2009 that I might have missed, let me know. Or if you know what that game is, I'm trying to think of with the Go Bricks and the Demon King. Maybe it's just I made it up in my head. Because I don't know. Oh yeah, so some of the games I had downloaded already. It's kind of like Alice Madness Returns. That's that weird Alice in Wonderland game. Oh, I've got those two porn games, that Battle Raider and Rayplay. I should play those on Twitch or something, see if I get banned. Bioshock 1 and 2 and Infinite. I don't know if I've played much of those at all. I could get into Bioshock maybe. And then Call of Juarez, I played that. It's like a Western game. And it's kind of like I got stuck at this wagon part. Brothers in Arms, I don't know what that is. Let's see, Crisis Games, Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, Dark Void. That's the one. It's like the Rocketeer, I think. You know, you fly around and you like land on vertical surfaces, and the gameplay kind of changes your camera view or something like that. Darkest of Days, I think that's the one where it's like you're playing in the past and you can make decisions that'll affect the future or something like that. And then there was a similar game that was like you could like control time to like do puzzles. I forgot which one that was. Shank 2. Singularity. I think Singularity is the one where like you could rewind time. Like if something's broken, you could put it back together and then use it or some kind of weird thing. And I think there was Nazis in it too. So yeah, that's some of the games like I already have. There's like a South Park game I didn't play. Star Wars Force Unleashed. Saboteur. That was kind of like a Grand Theft Auto game, but in the old-timey 30s or something. Transformers War for Cybertron. Venetica. What's that about? That sounds familiar. Nexus the Jupiter Incident? Mafia 2. I think that's the one that got me banned on YouTube, isn't it? Lost Planet 3 looked really good, but then there's something about Capcom games on PC. It's like you couldn't even really play them. There's another Tomb Raider game, Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. James Bond Bloodstone, that's the one I was trying to think of. Yeah, so I got all these games I kind of want to get back into. Just for I'm sitting at home here in like quarantine. I got to do something. Not that I don't have enough to do. I got a lot of videos to edit, but I don't know. I want to like try to make use of my computer before I have to upgrade to a new one. So that's it. Let me know what you think.